That slide here, huh? Hey guys, good evening to the team Swift Devil Slayers once again. We are back to our Wednesday stretching session. So there's been a slight bit of time change from 6 to 6:30. So I hope you all join in. Let's wait for a couple of seconds for everybody. So once again, let's work on stretch, release, and let go. So specifically today for the session, what we will do is, like you work right from the neck, we start moving on to the shoulders, move on to the hip, the knees, and the spine. So as we start releasing the tension and move into stretches, I would be a little more specific towards the hip. So hip is, again, like I've discussed before as well, but for anybody who's joined in for the first time, so the hip is where you store the maximum tension of your body. It could be the physical tension, it could be the mental tension as well. Something that you're thinking in your subconscious mind also gets stored in your psoas. So yes, hi. Hi Geetu Moni, hi Ishan. Great to have you all over, joining me for the session. So now let's get started. Get onto your mats. I know it's a little windy outside. I hope we carry on with good network. Right. Anansa, thank you once again. Zeba, thanks once again. Come on, let's carry on. You need to stand with your feet same distance as your shoulders, right? So whenever I start the session, if we are sitting or we are standing, the first thing that we focus on is how much of our body weight, which side are we leaning onto? I constantly keep talking about centering your body weight, right? So once you center your body weight, the hip automatically aligns itself. So be very watchful of that as you start moving into the session. Once your feet are shoulder width distance apart, you relax the arms by your side. Just loosen out the arms. Like I've told you, no tension around your face, no tension around your lips at all. So you need to smile, breathe easy. That's when you will flow easy from one stretch to the other. Right, come on. Feet shoulder distance apart, arms relaxed, shoulders relaxed, and stand up nice and tall. Watch for your weight on both your feet. Gently drop your body weight in front. So when I say in front, I am slightly leaning forward towards the toes. And then I say move your weight back towards the heels. Move your weight in front. Move your weight back towards the heels. One last time, move your weight towards your toes. Move your weight towards the heel. And then come back to the center. So what have you done with this? You felt the weight towards the toes. You felt it towards the heel, right? Now try and look for centering your body weight on your feet. Moment you've done that, you walk along your legs, reach up to your hip region, which is completely aligned. Move up, shoulders are relaxed. Always remember, the neck is the extension of your spine, right? So while we are practicing, only certain movements that involve the neck moving forward or back is different, but otherwise keep the neck in line with your spine. Face relaxed as always. With your eyes closed now, completely become aware of where you are standing right now. Gently drop your chin to your chest. When the chin moves to the chest, there's a slight stretch on the back of the neck. Feel that gentle stretch. Inhale, look up towards the ceiling. Exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Inhale, look up towards the ceiling. Exhale, drop your chin to your chest. While you're doing this, remember the shoulders are always relaxed. Now from here, slowly start rotating your head 2 times clockwise. 1 and 2. The other way around. 1 and 2. Move the chin back to the chest and look up straight. For some of you, if you take the head back, sometimes you might feel dizzy. If you feel too dizzy, then avoid this. You just need to move the head in front with your chin to your chest. Move it to your right shoulder and move it to your left shoulder. Move it to your right, move it to your left, and move it back to the center. Okay? So be watchful of that as well. Palms on your waist. Turn your head to your right side. Put the shoulder dropped up. Turn your head to the left. Move your head to the right side. Move your head to the left. Move it back to the center. Now drop the right ear towards the right shoulder. Drop the left ear towards the left shoulder. Once again, right ear towards the right shoulder. Left ear towards the left shoulder. Move the head back to the center, right? Interlock your fingers. Stretch the arms in front. When you interlock your fingers and stretch the arms, make sure shoulders are relaxed again, and when you're stretching, make sure you feel the shoulder blades moving away from each other. So stretch out. Continue this when you're standing. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Try and move it behind your ear. Unlock your palms and rotate. Once again, interlock, stretch, inhale up, unlock and rotate. Interlock, stretch, inhale up, unlock and rotate. Interlock, stretch, inhale up, unlock and rotate. So feel the entire shoulder mobility. Interlock, stretch once again. Watch for your shoulder blades moving away from each other. Drop your shoulders down. Inhale, lift the arms up. Try and move the upper arms behind your ear. Unlock and rotate the arms and relax. There are 2, again, basic movements again for the shoulder. So we work on external rotation of the shoulder and the internal rotation, right? So you will stretch your arms out in front. I'm sitting close so that you can see clearly. So arms stretched out in front. From here, palms are, to start with, palms are facing the floor. You slowly twirl and lift up. So you externally are rotating the shoulder, right? From here, start twirling it the other way around. Palms move back towards the floor. Internally rotate the shoulder. So I'm not doing this. It's just that my shoulders are working. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, internally rotate. Watch the shoulder movement. Slowly up and internally. External rotation and internally rotate. One last time. Up and down. One last again. Up and down. Relax the arms, palms together. Interlock once again. Stretch the arms out. Inhale, lift the arms up. Try and move the upper arms behind your ears. Okay? Unlock your fingers and rotate and move back. So you worked with shoulder mobility. Now, widen your feet. Your feet about 3.5 feet apart. Your knees, in this one, your toes can point outside. Bend your knees a bit. Palms are resting on your thighs. Once you're here, so you look from your side, this is how it is. You will drop the right shoulder in front. When you're dropping the shoulder, you're pushing the knee out. Okay? Drop, feel the tension release from the middle back. Drop it down, and move back up. The other side, left shoulder, drop it to the center, push the left knee out, drop, and move back. Right shoulder in front, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, back. Left in front, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I feel the release of tension right from the middle back. And I come back up. Lift up, now watch your inner thighs, right? Bend the left knee, straighten out the right leg and move down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Try and remove all the stiffness from the inner thighs. Move back up. Your feet can go slightly wider in this one. Bend the right knee, the left leg is straight, go down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back up. Right knee straight. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back up. Switch to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And move back. Interlock your fingers once again. Stretch the arms in front. Lift the arms up. Now, those who've been working out consistently with stretching, I'm sure the upper arms would have started moving behind your ears. And I hope you are able to keep the elbows straight for much longer, right? Now here the arms are stretched out. You're feeling like complete lengthening from the spine. Stretch to the right side. And back. Exhale out, stretch. 2, and back. Stretch. 3, and back. Stretch. 4, and back. Stretch. 5, back. Stretch. 6, back. Stretch. 7, back. Exhale out. 8, back. Now if I'm moving to the side, in case the shoulder drops in front, then you lose out the stretch on the side. So it's not important how low you can go down. The most important is the form, right? So keep lengthening. I can't bend my elbows when I'm going down. Lengthen them out and move down and pulse here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back up. Exhale out the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come back up. Unlock and relax. Get your fingertips on your pelvic bone, right? Time for you to move into the forward bend and release the tension from your hamstrings. So inhale, again, spine lengthen. Exhale, move forward and down from your lower back. Palms are on your thighs. And start exhaling and dropping forward. 10, 9, 8, come on. 7, don't arch from your upper back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, go down and hold there. When you're holding there, watch how is the upper back behaving. Is there an arch here? If it's there, start working on straightening it out. Keep making that conscious effort, right? So when you have to draw a sketch of yourself, legs back, parallel to the floor. When the back is parallel, it's right from the tailbone region. So move forward and down, palms again resting on your thighs, start moving down. 10, once again, 9, breathe out, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, go down as much as you can and hold there. From here, cross your hands to your ankle. Your right hand moves to the left ankle. Right? So when I'm crossing, don't do this. This is of no use, right? So you are trying to lengthen the spine. You're trying to twist from your waist and you feel the hamstring down. Okay? So all three, remember, forward, cross, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep watching your form. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 1, cross. 2, watch your back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Move back to the center. Slowly lift up. Place your palms on your thighs and come up. Walk your feet closer to each other. So in this way, you stretched out the hamstrings, you warmed up your spine, you also twisted well from your waist, right? Let's start moving into the hip now. The hip is get onto the mat and you get onto your fours. Remember, whenever you are on your fours, your shoulder and wrist are in line, the hip and the knee are in line. Don't break at your neck. Look slightly forward, spine and the neck in line, okay? Inhale, bend your back inwards. Don't let this happen, move the shoulders away. Exhale, draw your belly in and curl up. Inhale, bend your back inwards, throw your head up. Exhale, draw your belly in and curl up. One last time. Inhale, bend your back inwards. Keep watching your spine, one vertebrae at a time. Draw your belly in and keep curling up. And slowly relax the spine. Now what? Since I told you we'll be watching a little more of the hip, all you're doing is, if you'll be able to see it from here clearly, all you're doing is how do you flip a page, right? Keep the body weight centered. Take your right knee, center it well. You're focusing on the hip. Inhale and lift up and back. The knee is bent. I'll move in all directions and show you so that you're clear on this. Inhale, lift up and down. Lift up again and down. Lift up. Inhale and down. Inhale and down. Inhale and down. Now what's happening here? When you're lifting this up, it's your glutes working, right? And your hip region. In case this does not move up and you can go up only this much, it's perfectly fine. That's only because there's a lot of tension around the hip region. So with regular practice, you can easily work on releasing stress from your hip. Now, once again, 4 more counts. Inhale up and down. 2 and down. 3 and down. 4 and down. 5 and relax. Now the same thing on the other side. Left knee is centered. You're working on the right one. I'm changing the position once again. Inhale and up. 1 and down. Look forward. 2 and down. It's possible that you start tilting while lifting the hip up, right? This happens initially, but doesn't matter. As you're working at it, this posture also starts becoming strong, okay? Up again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And come back. Again, what burns is definitely your hip, your glute is burning here. Now you continue staying on your fours. You are going to work on external rotation of the hip and internal rotation of the hip, right? So don't worry about how do you draw a circle with a compass. Remember, we used to use compass when we were in school before. So you draw a circle, right? So you are going to draw a circle using your knee. Now how's that going to happen? You're on your toes. You move the knee closer to the chest as much as you can. Lift the knee up, move it back, and make a circle and bring the knee back again. Got it? Now inhale, lift the leg up, lift it to the side as much as you can. Move it back, and 2. Got? Lift the knee forward, lift it to the side, up, take it back as much as you can. Rotate and back. So feel the external rotation of the hip. 4 and back. 5 and back. 6 and move back and relax. Now let's externally rotate the other leg. Right knee closer to your chest, lift it up to the side as much as you can, take it back and bring it in front. It's okay, sometimes when you all started, we could barely lift the leg up. So again, like I said, there's always a starting point. 2, 3. Key is to keep breathing. 4, 5, 6, and relax. So you externally rotated both the hips. Let's rotate the other way around. Now, other way around is you take the knee back. So your leg doesn't open up here. Knees are bent. Take the knee back, lift it to the side, move it up and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Relax. The other side. Move the knee back. The lower leg is bent, okay? Lift the knee up and forward. 1, 2, 3. Keep looking forward. 4, 5, and 6. Relax. The glutes definitely start burning, but that's okay. Now from here, you continue staying on your fours. Now watch. We will do 3 different variations of hip openers along with stretching, right? So get your left foot in between your palm. The left foot is in between the palm. Walk the back leg behind. Tuck your right toe in. Lift the knee off the mat, right? So you're here. Now move down as much as you can. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Exhale out. 5, 4, 3, 2. Go down as much as you can and hold there. There's a lot of stiffness around the hip. Hold there. Now gently place your right knee on the mat and move your toe out. So don't keep it like this. Keep the toe out, right? From here, walk your hands back. When you're walking for some, maybe you're not able to touch the floor as well. So find your space here. Keep walking your hands back. Straighten out the left leg. Left knee is straight. It's okay again if the knee doesn't straighten out. That's because of tight hamstrings, right? Now your toe has to point towards you. You're looking in front. Don't start doing this, okay? Look in front. Use your exhalation and fold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Go down as much as you can and stay there. What am I feeling here? I'm feeling an intense stretch on my hamstrings as well as my calf muscles. So now when I'm here, it's a very small tip, but I lift my hip from here, go down further, the stretch on the calf muscle increases. It's pretty intense. Move back into the lunge. Right? So the first one we did with this, right? Now left foot, move it out. Move it out. Take your left arm in front. So what happens when you move it out? Watch what happens. You're moving it to the side. Again, walking on the hip here. Right? You move it to the side. Lift the other knee up. Start moving down. 10, 9. Keep pushing your pelvic towards the mat. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Go down as much as you can and hold there. It's okay, you can be here also, that doesn't matter, but let's make the effort to push the foot out so that we start working on the hip and releasing the tension and the stiffness from the hip. Once you're done here, walk your left foot back to the center. Rest the back leg knee, move the toe outwards. Once again, start straightening out your left knee, point your left toe towards you. Inhale, look forward, exhale and fold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold there. Right? You've got the hamstrings, got the calf muscles, bend the knee again, move down into the lunge. This time, the third variation here is, okay, now when you're here, if you square, my right leg is back, right? So I need to use my left arm and I lift and grab hold of my foot. It's quite possible that you can't even hold the foot. It's difficult. It's not easy if the body is stiff. So if it's stiff, just start doing this. Just stay here and start moving down. So this, ideally the center of the knee, if it touches the mat and you're putting too much weight, that's when it starts hurting. But when you come to the upper part of the knee, that's absolutely okay. So hold here. In case for the ones who can hold, bring the heel closer to the hip. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And hold here. There's a lot of stretch on the quads. And release. Move back. From here, lift up, left leg back, right foot in between your palms. For the right foot in between the palms, now you need to walk the back leg, tuck the toe, lift up, okay? Pulse, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place that back knee on the mat. Walk back with your hands, straighten out the right leg as much. Initially, if you're doing it, you might not be able to go down. You're just trying to hold yourself here. As long as you're feeling tension on the hamstring, you're good to go. If your fingertips are touching the mat, start folding forward. The stretch is very intense. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, move forward and hold there. Bend the knee once again and you move into the lunge. With your lunge, remember, if you started like this and if you're working on this, every time you move into the lunge, try and push down as much as you can from your hip, okay? Now you're supposed to walk the right leg out. Take your right arm in front. Lift up the back leg and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, go down and hold there. Okay? Walk the right foot back in between your palms. Rest the back knee on the mat. Walk back again. Straighten out the right knee. Exhale out and go down. 10, breathe out. Keep using your breath to deepen your stretch. Keep breathing out. Keep breathing out. Breathe out and hold there. Hold. Feel the tension of the calf muscles on the hamstrings. Move back into the lunge. Right? Once you're here into the lunge, bend the back knee. Right? sometimes it's difficult even to bend and bring the lower leg up. I think which is okay again. When you keep practicing, it only gets better. But always remember one thing. When you're trying to do this, avoid this. I don't want pressure on the knee. Okay, you start moving into the lunge. Do less in number, but go absolutely right. If you can grab hold of that foot, then start pulling the heel to your hip. Keep using your breath, push the heel to the hip. And release, move back. Take the leg back, your knees, you move back on your fours. From here now, keep the knees bent, look forward and exhale out. Breathe out, breathe out, breathe out, breathe out, and hold here. Knees are bent, you're feeling the stretch. Now here there are two things. If the shoulders are too stiff, you will just feel the shoulders opening. If the shoulders start opening up, you will feel the shoulder blades stretching, okay? Now here, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now take your feet one step back, widen your feet, alternately bend your knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Start pushing down into the downward dog and hold there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and move back up. Move onto your toes, lean forward into a high plank. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Exhale back into the downward dog. Keep pushing your head towards the mat, your heel towards the mat. Bend your knees and relax. Now you need to go easy on the next one. It is again walking on the hip. But in case you find it difficult to jump, I will show how to walk forward as well. But again, your focus is the hip. So your feet are going to move forward and move to the outside of the hands. Now watch, if I'm here, I'm into Santalanasana, the plank position. I start with that. I bend the knees, I'm looking forward. Okay? Just get that momentum initially. Knees are bent. Focus on your core. Look forward. Just watch from here. Now slowly jump up and feet on either side of your palms. Ideally from here, lift up, move back into the plank. So what am I doing? I'm taking the left foot to the outside of the left hand, right foot to the outside of the right hand and moving down. Right? So I'm walking on the hip here. I move back up, take the leg back, take the other leg back. In front, and down. Sometimes the body is stiff, it's even difficult to keep the entire sole on the mat. You normally tend to move up on your toes. Okay, that does happen. Take the leg back and back. Those who can jump, bend the knees. 1 and back. 2 and back. Exhale out into the downward dog. Bend your knees and relax. Let's move into a complete spine stretch. You're moving from downward dog to upward facing dog. It's a lot of arm strength as well, but it's more about completely opening up your body, right? So make sure the shoulders never collapse near the ears, okay? The shoulders are always away from your ears. Let's start. Watch one first. You are into the downward dog. Inhale, you move up on your toes, quads are tightened, squeeze your hip and move down. Shoulder, it should never collapse like this, okay? Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Keep your hips completely squeezed. Exhale and down. facing dog. Feel the chest open up. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. Last two. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. One last. Open up the chest. Roll your shoulders back. Hold here. Exhale into the downward dog. Move the knees back to the mat and relax. Now the easy way to open up your shoulders as well. I'll show you something now because I have access to this. I'll show it to you. You can place your hands, if you've got a wall, you can place your hands on the wall. If you're here, right? Split your fingers apart. Split your feet apart. Right? Your feet are slightly, my feet are like almost mat width distance apart. I'm placing my hands here. It could either be a tabletop, it could either be the wall, that's perfectly okay. Keep your neck in line with your spine and start moving down. 10, 9, 8, don't throw your head down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, go down and hold there. Breathe and come back and relax. So this is again a good way. Now the hip has like n number of postures which we can work on to open it up more and more, okay? Like what I showed you now, that was completely for the shoulders. Once the shoulders start opening up, the stretch starts moving in between your shoulder blades, right? So there are so many different ways on working on your body when it comes to stretching, right? So I think I will keep addressing. Let's start working on addressing either the back issue, hamstrings, hip, shoulder. So every session there would be like one tip I would like to share with you, which when you're sitting at home, you can easily work at it, okay? Which is what's easily available to you. You have the wall, you have the table, you have a slab. So then it comes very handy and very easy to you, right? So you can keep following Yoga Pilot on Instagram also. I keep sharing there. We do have online sessions as well, specifically for stretching as well and strength building, of course. But I get Anand sir does his strength building and his HIIT is like really takes off. That's really amazing. So you can, if you have any queries, if you have any questions, do send me a message and I will look into all of that. And I will every time keep sharing a tip with you that releases the tension from, I'll go through, scan through the entire body, what is easily available for you at home, right? I'm really thankful that the network went on well today. It was disturbing. So I hope all of you have enjoyed the session. Please stay tuned. Thank you, Adnan sir. Thank you, Zeba. And I look forward to seeing you on Wednesday. We will keep you informed as to what I would be working on because I need to try and get something more that will deepen your practice a little more. So all of those who have been practicing would really like, for me also, I would like to see if you've done 2 months, 3 months of stretching, how have you progressed and how are you feeling with it, right? There should be that surge of energy within you. So I look forward to that as well. Do stay in touch, stay tuned. Thank you so much. Have a great evening. And now more so, it's time to be really, really safe. Okay, no matter lockdown, no lockdown, please take care of yourself and stay home. And I'd like to say that we are on International Yoga Day. We would be doing a meditation session as well as a yoga session. So stay tuned for that as well. And I will surely share all the details with you. Thank you so much and have a great evening. Thank you.